Hello and welcome, this is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more of the Flashpoint DLC of BattleTech. We just finished the first mission in this campaign, and now it's time to do some cleanup so we can do our next mission. You know, one thing I didn't really look into was the name of my mercenary group and the customization with that. And let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now, as far as the colors go, I do like the yellow and black paint scheme. I think I'm gonna, we were called Mouse Gunners Marauders last time. Let's change it to something different. I still like the alliteration though, so I'm gonna call it Mouse Gunners Mechs this time. But what would be a symbol that would be cool for us? Unfortunately, there isn't a mouse. I would go for that if there was one. At least there wasn't one last time I played this game. Maybe they've added in some logos. Now, if they did, I wouldn't be able to tell you which ones have been added in. So this is our current logo. We've got a paint scheme to match. This was my previous logo, was this one. And that was just what they kind of handed me. Now this looks like a rabbit here. Interesting. I think we should go with a different paint scheme though. Then let's go with this symbol. It's the same paint scheme as what we have. But I kind of like it a little bit better. So Mouse Gunners Max. I'll go with this teal and white and black kind of, I guess teal, white, and blue. I mean, we do see the blue in here, but maybe black would be the other color. But yeah, we'll go with this. All right, so let's take a look at the mech bay real quick. So we do have to repair the commando. Not really much repairs to be done, so that's going to be a quick one, although this won't be available if we do a mission in this day. Now, the Panther, it's not armed. We've got 4 energy weapon slots and 1 missile slot. So let's take a look in the shop what we can buy. Okay, so ballistic weapon, not going to be useful to me. Flamer, that's not an actual energy weapon slot, so that's one thing I have to keep in mind. So I've got 3 medium lasers, so I can only fill 3 of those slots. And I've got an SRM-2, which is the only missile weapon that's available. So that's kind of crummy. But, oh, you know, let's buy the 3 medium lasers. That is something I should buy anyway.
New weapon systems available.
We may buy, if they're here, we buy some heat sinks. No. We don't have the proper jump jets. So, fortunately, I can't get any jump jets in the Panther. Normally, it would have them. But we will buy, I don't know, let's say 5.
New equipment available.
I didn't really keep track, but that's probably close enough.
Available.
All right. Well, that's, I guess, everything for now. So what we'll do is first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Jenner. The real problem with the Jenner is that it doesn't have very good armor and it's really bad on heat efficiency. That's one of its big problems. So I can actually fix both problems fairly easily. And this is a loadout I did do in my previous campaign, and it's one I really highly recommend for the Jenner. What you do is you remove the SRM-4, remove the ammo, of course, and we can put that in the Panther, so that works out for us. And then we just up armor it. I could put in a heatsink to help with the heat efficiency as well, which honestly is probably not a bad call. So we'll grab 1 heatsink, just 1. Then we'll do 2 tons of armor. Arms could really use it. Put that up to 40. Then we'll go up to 50 here, 50 here, 60 here, up to, I would like 50 in the legs. I can get it. Okay. We have 40, 50, 50. Yeah, definitely max out the head. We've got a half a ton worth of armor still. Wow, that rear torso is bad. Let's fix that. And put a little bit more on the legs. Yeah, that helps. For sure. Trying to think what I can get away with here. So we go up to 60. Okay, it looks like I can do 2 ticks. We'll do 55, 55. Yeah, we'll go with that. So it is a general up armoring of the mech. It should be more heat efficient because of the jump jet. Now I could just go full 3 tons of armor. You know, I kind of am tempted to do that. So let's do that. We'll go up to 50 on the arms, go up to 60 here, 60 here, go up to 25 on the rear and 30 here, go up to let's say 70, and then we can go up to 65, 65. Might be able to get away with a little bit more than that. Okay, so we only got 1 point left. I'm gonna put it in the center. Okay. So we got a little bit more armor. That does help us with heat efficiency, which is one of our problems, but the other problem we have is durability, which I've just increased pretty well. So there we go. Let's confirm that change. See how many days it's going to take. It's going to take 0 days, so that's perfect.
Right. I'll get
so that was an immediate change. So we don't have to wait. So now we've done that. Let's see what we can do with the Panther. Because we're not likely going to get a PPC anytime soon. Probably we're going to armor the crap out of it because that's pretty much all we can do. For the SRM4, that's a no-brainer. I'm going to put the ammo in the leg. That's something I typically do, but fairly well armored there. It will be protected. Looks like all of our slots are in the arm, which is no surprise because that's where the PPC normally goes. So we'll put all 3 medium lasers in there. And we still have, what, 9 tons worth to work with? Our heat efficiency can use some improvement, so we'll work on that. There. That's probably fine. Now that we've done that, we've got 6 tons worth of armor to put out, so I might as well just max out the leg. Max out the other leg. Max out the arm. Out the arm. You know what? We probably could get away with just maxing out everything. We'll see in a second. 40. 40. Yeah, I mean, we actually have more... We have more armor. I mean, we have more tonnage than I know what to do with. But the problem is... I just don't have the systems put in here. Might as well just get the heat efficiency up as high as I can. Or we'll do it like that. So, yeah, that's it maxed out. But this still makes it a useful mech to us if like a mech takes damage and we've got to repair it. This is an alright fallback mech. I'd like to get those jump jets in here to give it the maneuverability it currently doesn't have. But we're going to have to wait on that. You know, I am going to put this up here just because it'll be protected by the heat sinks. Alright, that's going to be it. I expect this will take some... Yeah, it's going to take quite a bit of time to do, but I think it's well worth it. Okay. Now that we've got all that taken care of, I think I've made the Jenner more useful. We are going to have to use the Spider in the next mission, which is somewhat unfortunate because it's not, in my opinion, that useful of a mech outside of using it for a scout, and we don't have a scout pilot. Speaking of pilots... I am going to come in
awaiting orders
and give you gunnery skill. I'll probably do the same thing with Revere as well, because they both have gunnery skill too, and we... As much as getting her to be a scout and getting this is going to take more than just 1 mission. Or 2 missions, or 3 missions to get. So, the gunnery skill is going to matter more now. You know, speaking of that, maybe we could hire a pilot that would be good. Like right here. Fortunately, we don't have the rating to get this pilot. But you almost have enough tactics to be the scout that I need. Scarecrow's tempting.
Receiving you.
Okay, Servitor, Comstar Acolyte. I would do it if I could get the skill. But this would still take a few missions to get through. Not sure. I'm not sure to pick up the Scarecrow or not. You know what? What the hell? We'll hire them. I mean, it is more pilots we're having to pay. That's the problem with picking this particular person up. But it's what we have to work with at the moment.
New mech
Okay, now that we've done that, let's go to the contracts. I think we have everything else set up. Okay, so these jobs pay a lot better, but they are more difficult. We've got ambush convoy, decent salvage, decent pay. It is a Liao contract. Lowlands, ambush convoy. We've got destroy base. We've got escort. Salvage is, I think, the best I've seen so far. Best pay. Well, that's not true. This is going to be better pay. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then this is defend base. Well, the defend base actually may be the easiest mission here. From a standpoint that there should be defenses that we have to defend. What is the... It's Badlands. So heat will be a problem. As will it be here. There were a couple locations that were lowlands. Oh, this is a travel contract, so we can just ignore that. It's also too difficult. I think we just go for the highest pay, highest salvage right now. I mean, it'd be nice to get the reputation up with House Liao, but these missions will still be here. And the money will help. The problem is, what do we do with the money? I don't know. I mean, this particular spot we're at right now, I mean, what can you do? But this also has good salvage. So, from a standpoint of being able to do the mission, this is the first full one skull mission we have. Maybe there will be defenses that will help us. Give it a try. We have a VIP at a base on Lyreton, which is the system we're at. We just received a garbled transmission from a local agent that the base will be attacked by the local pirate organization. They're striking at the VIP, and they know our forces are not in position to come to his aid. We need a team of competent mercenaries to protect the facility and our personnel. Okay. Let's negotiate. So I'm going to go 50-50 here because the salvage is probably more valuable than the money, but the money is still good. Yeah. Let's go for it. This is our monthly amount that we have to pay as $262. So, all right. Local pirate organization is not going to like us. I didn't realize they were even a faction that we would have to worry about. Oh, well. Okay, so Spider here. Harley. Going to take the place of Revere. Scarecrow is going to take the place of Revere as well. Because one mission will get his gunnery skill up. And then we're just going to go for the scout, in my opinion. I mean, Gnarly is going to be kind of maybe our backup scout. She's a little better well-rounded. And as a result, she's going to be better than Revere or Mothman would be. We could have Mothman in here too. Just as kind of like a training exercise idea. Like, that would be the idea anyway. Yeah, you know, we should probably do that. So we can have all of our pilots have a baseline of 3 gunnery skill. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're all set up. Let's deploy. All right, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
Commander, we need to protect the planetary government base and keep the VIP safe, and we already had enemy contacts just to even start the mission. As expected, we have multiple incoming pirate units. Okay, I see a vehicle and a mech. Hold the base, keep the buildings upright, and eliminate any threats. Oliviera, out. Our employers are providing us with extra support, Commander. There are point defenses set up around the base. Unfortunately for us, they're offline. Fortunately, though, we've got a team of local government engineers who can bring them back online. So this is the same kind of song and dance we've seen in the past. Escort them to the generators, and we can boost our firepower and repel the pirate forces. Okay. So we've got one light mech that we know about. At this point, it really doesn't make any sense for me to go first. It's kind of unlikely we're even going to be able to contact them at all, but...
Standing by.
Let's just wait. Be patient. Okay. So again here, we're going to reserve. Yeah, so... Do we suspect the rest are going to be, like, medium vehicles and things? Maybe even heavy vehicles? Vehicles tend to be heavier. Or at least listed heavier.
For the right move.
But luckily, the APC that just took damage is leaving. If that's as far as they need to make, they've already gotten there. Okay, yeah, another vehicle. And our ally is going to move. Hopefully they're out of trouble now, because these APCs, they have a lot of movement. Not exactly sure where they need to move to. Maybe this building here, because it seems like where they're going. Okay. So we have no current contacts. Did that actually break the combat? No, we're just waiting on the enemy, I guess. Oh, I guess it did break the combat. Because I never got a chance to even move. Ugh, that's kind of a problem I wish they had fixed in this game. Because we didn't get to do anything. Like, I should have been able to respond to that at all. Like, I mean, they're getting free shots on buildings that I can't even stop. So what is our objective here? We need to ensure all buildings survive. Hold out reinforcements, 8 rounds, defend the planetary government base. Which is... Which building? I am not really sure. Alright, well, one of these buildings we need to defend, apparently. Okay. Well, honestly, it makes the most sense to reserve again, but I mean, we shouldn't break contact, because at this point, the turrets should be able to see them. I would think.
I'll just wait here until you need me.
Okay. So in theory, the turrets are online now, which they are. So we've got a galleon, we've got a striker. Strikers do have LRMs. They're gonna keep hitting that building. Alright. Now the APCs can actually defend. They actually do that. Oh, okay. Good sensor lock. That's actually pretty good. So yeah, this does count as a heavy vehicle here. But I'm not gonna wait, because if I do, I feel like it will
Commander?
Yeah, so because we didn't go, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to range of anything. No, like if we had moved last turn, I would be in range now, but because we didn't, I'm not in range of anything. So is there somebody here that can move that would be in range? I'm trying to see if we could jump up on top of a building and have maybe good line of sight. At the moment, all I have is indirect fire, which is not good. Well, I guess I might as well just jump up here.
Acknowledged.
Okay. You have half armor, and spiders usually do not have good armor to begin with, so we will hit them. Hopefully the turrets are pretty heavy, and we'll see some good damage here. I didn't actually look to see how heavy they are. Okay. Well, that's actually good. They're going after the APC and not that building, because we don't want that building to go down. If we can do anything about it. Okay. So, because I'm not going to be able to get in range, sprinting makes a lot of sense here. So, I'm just going to sprint up the road. Try and get as close as I can. Let's just hold down the spacebar. Okay. And
Yes, Commander.
you are going to do the exact same thing. But I don't think jumping would get you... No, it wouldn't get you any further. Okay. Who hasn't moved? It's saying somebody hasn't moved on my team? That's not true. Oh, no, that is true. My bad. Thing may get me further. Yeah, it is gonna bring you in behind this turret.
Got it.
And again, let's get through that cutscene. All right. There's a vehicle down. It's kind of why I took this mission, because this... like, if they have that heavy of firepower, this is... I actually didn't expect the turrets to be that heavy.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Okay. Fire's gonna be able to go. Let's see what it does. No surprise, it goes in the middle field. Gonna attack the turret. Okay. I'm kind of surprised. Did this turret not attack? Maybe it didn't have line of sight. That might be true. Yeah. With things being where they are now, it has line of sight for sure, but or it may not have.
Yes, Commander.
Might as well just move with this character. Unless I think that I'd be able to establish a line of sight, which honestly I don't think is going to happen. Yeah, it's not going to happen. There's too much rain in the way. And let's get through the cutscene here. Okay. I mean, I think I have reserve at this point. We want this vehicle to move. It's not likely I'm going to be able to prevent it from attacking a building or something. Sensor locking. Vehicle coming up this way. Alright. I thought these things also had lasers. Am I wrong on that? No, just machine guns. Okay. Probably the heavier version. Alright.
What do you need?
So in this case, we can hit something regardless, but the question is, what do we hit? I think we go after the vehicle here. This isn't going to be great damage no matter what I do,
Copy
but...
that.
Is that enough damage to kill the turret? Close. Close. Alright. Well, we know we'll beat these guys to initiative, so as long as we kill the spider... Oh, there is a light mech there. Of some description. Okay. Well, this is Badlands, so we don't want to jump around like a loony. I still think this is the right move. We'll have good evasion anyway. Or decent evasion. Okay, so we've got one of these guys. Question is, who's actually the easiest one to hit right now? And it'd be this guy, wouldn't it be? My question is, do we have a realistic chance of killing this guy? We actually do. Let's see if we can take this guy out. Yeah, there we go. Oftentimes a delay when you attack the vehicles. Okay, now Scarecrow's gonna come in here and fire away, but
Waiting for orders.
I don't expect him to really accomplish a whole lot with that, but hey, might as well get in there and do something.
On the move.
Alright, well, again, let's see. 50%, 55%. Let's go with the 55%. Maybe we'll get a kill. Yeah, it'd be lucky. Probably another striker over on that other side of the enemy reinforcements. Okay, dead. And the spider is probably going to be hurting here after this. Although, it's still going to be hard to hit. But I think there's at least 3 turrets that are going to be able to hit it.
Give them everything you've got.
Oh, okay, maybe just 2. Oh, you're going to come in and punch me, are you? Oh, you missed. So, sucks to be you. It makes a lot of sense to try and kill this guy, like, now, while we can. We've got a rear hit here. I could go in and punch him. That's only an 85% chance, whereas if I just attack him with weapons... Still bad, unfortunately. But where is he messed up the most? Let's just see here real quick here. On the left side. So I actually want to stay on this side. Okay. Good to know. As long as I've got that left side targeted. Yeah, let's move here. That'll hit the left side. Might be able to take a leg out. We could do precision strike to try and help take him out. Maybe a waste on somebody like this, but you know what? Let's do it anyway. I'll go after specifically his left leg. That got the leg. Got his left torso, which won't do anything because all his weapons are in the center torso. But the important part is we just knocked him down. I don't know how much that's going to limit his vision, but it should help.
Hostiles on sensors.
Oh, there's an enemy over here. Didn't quite expect that. Well, we got 2 mechs right here that can deal with that.
Standing by.
Now, I don't know exactly how much damage we do with a melee strike. I remember looking it up and it wasn't very good. So, doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do that, in my opinion. Better off just backing off a bit and then just lasering him.
Move order received.
And we can go right after his center torso.
Firing all weapons.
Yep, dead. So that means that the enemy over there, regardless, should not have vision anymore. Okay, so now we have to deal with this guy, which we do have vision on.
What's up, boss?
I'll go ahead and walk down. Good jump. Get even closer. Yeah, why the hell not? These are not going to be good shots, but we're going to take them anyway. I don't think ammo is going to be a concern, so no reason to conserve it. And he won't be really a concern either. At this point, I could precision strike him. I don't think that's going to be wise. Probably best saved with the Vindicator. Ooh, alright, that was a total whiff.
Missed.
I mean, I realized that was possible with the hit chances. Oh, no! Was that another spider? Probably, with what weapons were fired. I didn't get a good look at him. Okay.
Yep.
So we're going to do more or less the same thing. We're going to jump down nice and close. I'm going to keep the cover for now. But, yeah. We don't want to get so close so that the LRMs are not in range. So this is perfect.
Got it.
We'll use that precision strike, knock him down in initiative, as well as make it easier to hit him. Our torso or our leg? Not sure we would be able to get the kill. I mean, what is his armor looking at? I guess in theory, if everything hit him in the center of torso, it would be a kill. So, you know what? Let's go for the kill.
Attacking from position.
Nope. Alright.
How'd that taste?
If we'd gone for the leg, we could have knocked him down, lowered his initiative even further. Okay, I expect a sensor lock here. Would actually do fine for us. Oh, it's a fire starter. Okay. Kind of a dangerous mech at this stage of the game. Oh, okay, we've got even more contacts down here. I didn't expect that, but we're ready for them. Yeah, sadly. I mean, we've kept the buildings up, but usually in the defense missions, it's not really very easy to make sure that none of the buildings go down. There's the last of the APCs. Okay. Spider's probably not going to be long for this world. Sadly, they're wasting a lot of the firepower on the spider rather than over on the other side, where that firepower was probably more needed. Okay. You can't go, so we should
Good to
probably
go.
take advantage of that. I'm just going to walk up. Get in the water so we can cool off a bit. I could jump. Get even closer. But we don't want to get too close. So... like that. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. We jump in here.
Copy that.
And the spider is, you know, it's going to be as easy of a target as it can be.
All weapons are go.
Down you go.
Hostile removed.
Probably look over here. That's where the movement's going to be. At this stage, makes sense to reserve. Okay. Again, makes sense to reserve. I'm not sure if the turrets are going to have the ability to sensor lock here. So if I don't establish line of sight, they may not have anything to shoot at. So that's going to be kind of important. All right, so
Yeah?
you go ahead and jump. And this is kind of an overly aggressive move. I'm still going to do it. It's going to make our LRM 5 not really effective. We could go in and punch, and usually speaking, punching vehicles is fairly effective. They're both galleons, so it doesn't really matter which one I hit. You know, a 40% shot is still not a bad one. I'll go for it. I could do a precision strike here, but to me, I'm not sure that makes much sense. I could do vigilance. That would give me guarded and entrenched. As well as increasing initiative, which would mean I'd be able to react. But again, I don't think we really need it over on this side. As a matter of fact, we just killed the vehicle, so it doesn't really matter.
One more for the scrap heap.
Okay. Ooh. Other people there. All right. We have done... yeah, they've all moved. Unless there's more heavies, which actually there may be. So let's reserve one more time. Yeah, I thought so. All right, so now we're going to want to establish line of sight. Let's do that with Scarecrow first.
Receiving you.
Let's jump, because I think I can get further with that. I do not want to be in a position where I get punched. So let's be up on the ridge, so that's not really possible.
Firing jump jet.
Jump here. Okay, so we knew we had a fire starter. We have a Panther. You're guarded. All right. Well, we have to hit either the fire starter or the galleon. The galleon's the easier target, so that makes my decision for me.
Giving them everything I've got.
All right, I'll take it. Wasting sensor lock. Much better off with the fire starter being the target of that. And I'm going to aim for the same kind of strategy, being up on the ridge. Now, this fire starter is going to be a real problem for me. If it can get in and get those flamers on me, I'll be in a lot of trouble. So this is where a precision strike actually makes a lot of sense to knock down his initiative so we can get further away from him. Maybe, you know, or at least jump into the water, maybe. Something. Because if I just let that fire starter do what it wants to do, I'm probably going to be in trouble. So, it will overheat, so I'm going to have to turn off one medium laser. Usually arms are a good place to aim for on this particular mech, so that is exactly what I'm going to do. The question is, which one is the better arm? I think it's the right arm you want to aim for. Actually, they both are equal. Alright, well, we'll just go right arm here.
Engaging target.
The important thing is we're knocking him down on initiative. Another wasted sensor lock. This might kill this vehicle. Yeah, it did. The question is, where is the other LRM salvo? Oh, nothing, because probably the mech that could have done that. Do they not have a line of sight? They might not. Well, in any case, this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.